Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody.
Hi.
This is Gaurav here. I am from Mock Foods, India. Let me just put up my screen. Are you guys able to see the screen?
Yes.
Hi. So we are an online food delivery platform. We deliver parathas and pakoras, which is actually a very popular street food in India. Parathas is like flatbreads, and pakoras is like the fritters, as we know, the fried foods. So we are into delivery model, and we currently have our vision is to have about 1,500 online restaurants in next 5 years across 30 cities in India. Uh, Regarding the problem statement, so the biggest problem that this particular segment has is that pakoras were actually presumed or perceived to be very oily. So that is the reason why there is nobody delivering pakoras till date anywhere in India. You have people delivering pizzas, you have people delivering momos, which is again momos is another street food very popular in India. But pakoras, nobody has tried. The reason was that it is very oily. It is supposed to be fried, and it becomes soggy. So what we did is back to the basics. We digged into what is wrong with the recipe, that what makes it oily and soggy. And so we have reinvented the whole recipe of pakoras, and we have a product now which is delivery friendly, and it doesn't become soggy, and it remains crispy when it is delivered to you, let's say after 45 minutes of delivery time as well. The other challenges were that either you would get it at a roadside stall or in a very expensive restaurant. So there is nobody catering to this segment in the mid segment delivery model. So this is what is our solution. In terms of business model, we are operating 3 cloud kitchens in Delhi NCR as of now, and our orders are received through Zomato and Swiggy and Dunzo. We are currently building our own platform to receive our own orders. We are doing about 7,000 orders on a monthly basis as of now. Our first year projections is about $1 million in revenue, and we expect to do about $350 million. Oh, sorry, $50 million by the end of 5th year. Regarding market size, so market size for this particular segment is huge. It's growing at a CAGR of 25 to 30% year on year, and it is expected to be an $8 billion market by 2022. COVID has given a bit of an impetus to this food delivery market. So people are actually invariably expected to dine out less and order in more. So we are actually hitting some tailwinds in terms of food delivery market. Competition, we have some direct and some indirect competition, although we don't have anybody directly competing with us in pakora segment. But when it comes to parathas and other street foods that we serve, we have certain players who are competing. It actually only validates the market opportunity that we have here in this particular segment. Our competitive edge is that we have a product which is very unique, which is a great product, which is a standardized recipe, and the whole model is highly scalable. So we can build very fast. I mean, we can scale very fast, provided we have the available funds that are required for scaling. In terms of team, this is me. I am an engineer from IIT Bombay, and Gitika is a gold medalist MBA. We are also backed up by an advisory board. Rahul Singh, who is the founder and CEO of the Beer Cafe. Beer Cafe is a very big chain in India. He is our mentor, and he's also an investor. Shagar Chef, he is a very known chef in India. He is taking care of our recipes, and he's also helping us build a big tech-based kitchen. We were recently awarded by Times Group, which is a very big news group in India. I'm happy to answer any queries and connect afterwards.
Thank you. Dear judges, Gaurav.
Hi, Gaurav. This is Gaurav from Arit Ventures.
Hi, Gaurav. How are you?
Good. Gaurav, great presentation and a good idea. Gaurav, just curious, what is the percentage of revenues that come from parathas and what percentage revenues comes from pakoras?
Right. So as of now, 30% of the revenue is coming from pakoras and about 70% is coming from parathas and other food that we serve. Obviously, this particular segment needs a bit of more PR in terms of, because like you now know that we have a product which is delivery friendly. Everybody doesn't know yet. So, but we are still getting great traction in terms of Pakoda market. Pre-COVID, we were getting large order from corporates as well, especially during their weekend parties or evening parties. So that is something a segment which is not there right now. So pre-COVID, our ratio was almost 50-50, but
So,
post-COVID,
if I may just interrupt you for a second, is this oil-free pakodas using some air-free air fryers or oil-free fryers or
no.
something?
It's basically innovation with recipe. Typically, what would happen is that besan is the culprit, and we have, if you know besan, right? So it's
I'm
the culprit
interested
which.
in some of the cloud kitchens in Bombay and Delhi. Go ahead.
Okay, right. So that is the culprit, and we have innovated the whole recipe in a manner that the batter doesn't retain any oil. The moment it's out of the pan, you touch it, you put it down, you will not feel any oil on your fingers.
And this is not using those synthetic triglycerides or anything, right?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing harmful at all. It's all natural ingredients.
In terms of revenues, Gaurav, I saw your spreadsheet that you had put up on the presentation. Why is it still negative? Is it the commissions on the Zomatos and Swiggies?
It is the heavy investment in marketing which is still making it in negative. So we are projected that we will become profitable in year 3. However,
the marketing, when you say, is it the particularly ones on the aggregators like Zomato and Swiggy, or is it the social media?
Aggregators also, plus we also work with many other social media platforms. For example, we are based in Gurgaon, so there is a platform called We Are Gurgaon. There is a platform called WhatsApp Live. So we work with many PR platforms as well. So yes, and we do local level marketing as well with bloggers, with influencers. It's all inclusive. Yes.
And am I correct in my interpretation that the margins and the profits or the future enterprise value is a lot dependent on the volumes you generate rather than the average order size?
You're correct. Because like for example, a paratha right now, we are not selling a paratha for 40 or 50 rupees like on a roadside or for a 500 rupees like in a fine dining restaurant, but we are selling a paratha for 125 or 150 rupees. But I still cannot.
Zomato and Swiggy's commissions, right?
Yes. But I still can't sell it for 250 rupees at this stage right now. So there is a bit of volume which is required to achieve profitability. Yes, but we were pre-COVID. We were there. We were profitable pre-COVID. It's just that the right now market is, and unfortunately we're sitting in Gurgaon, which is a highly migrant city. So the delivery market is right now hovering at about 45 to 50%. But it's improving with the vaccine coming out. It's improving month on month, week on week, I would say. And we're looking that in next 5 to 6 months, we would be profitable.
And what is the capital you are looking to raise, Gaurav?
2 CR.
I would love to speak to you in person later. Yeah, I'll just send you a message. Thank
you so much. Thank you, Gaurav.
Okay. So, any questions else, guys?
Hi, Gaurav.
Hi, Pradita.
Okay. A short question. Usually in Indonesia, this kind of business model will be very established when the cloud kitchen also establish a very good relationship with business groups. What I mean by the groups is F&B groups. I don't know the largest F&B groups in India, for example, the top 10, and you can just target them to approach for the exclusive partnership, for example. And usually that kind of thing will be very lucrative in the future because they will have so many chain of restaurants that you could just utilize their network to grow more.
Yeah, you're correct that those sorts of partnerships are possible. In fact, we were working towards building many corporate, partnerships as well pre-COVID. Unfortunately, because of COVID, all the corporates are actually shut right now. So corporates is a big market for us, and we're expecting that to be back for us in about 5 to 6 months' time. Likewise, there are many other opportunities. We are talking to many other big restaurant chains as well to put some of our products on their menus. Yeah, so that is another big opportunity. For now, we have been focused on directly B2C market because because of the COVID situation. But I think moving forward, we will explore various other options to help the business. Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Gaurav.